Hello, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. My name is Scrolls, and welcome back to another episode of Back to the Roots here on our Let's Play server. I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded. It's been about 4 months, which is completely unacceptable, guys. So I want to take a second and apologize for that. But today we're going to be doing some villager trading, getting our villager hall set up, as well as doing some building on the house, and I'm really excited about that. But like I said, guys, I want to apologize again. Life has just gotten in the way, and I haven't really been able to record, especially as much as I want to. So I'm trying to work on that and trying to record a little bit each day. That way I can stay on top of things and you guys can get episodes more frequently. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and head down to the villager area. So we have a villager breeder that we set up last episode, and I've just been having villagers kind of just sit in here. I haven't really done anything with it. Obviously, we want to do that on camera, at least kind of talk about what we're going to do. Currently, we have two not great options. This way and this way are underwater. So what I actually think I'm going to do is I'm just going to set up a little villager hall just right here. And I'm going to build just a little cutout in this wall, and I will hold the villagers in here for now. And then we'll move them later on, either up top or somewhere else in the lab down here. But I've been watching a lot of Minecraft videos, and I've seen some really cool builds that I'm hoping to incorporate. Specifically one from Mumbo Jumbo, where it's using trapdoors to make things look more alive. And I think that that's really cool, and I'd like to incorporate in this. I think we could do some cool stuff with our steampunk theme, basically doing some kind of pipes or turbines that open and close, like flaps and stuff like that. So we'll have to play with that. And so I think that could be cool. But for now, guys, we're going to go ahead and clear out a little area here and get the villagers transported. All right, guys. So we just got done clearing out this little area. My vision is kind of thinking that there's going to be a wall here with little stations for each villager. So each one of these will have like a cutout in the wall, maybe. The villager will be back there. We'll put a lectern, a smithing table, whatever it may be, all the way down so we can do what we want. I think smithing table is going to be the best way we can get emeralds just so we have so much iron because of our iron farm. And if we cure it, we'll probably get it down to 1 iron. So I think we'll set up a curing station back here as well as a temporary wall of villagers here. And now you guys have to remember that this is temporary, so it's not going to stay here forever. Eventually, we want to branch out that way. We just don't have sponges and that way as well. And I don't really want to move the iron farm currently, so I'm just going to have that keep going. And so I'm going to start working on the build, guys. I'll put on a little time lapse just so you guys can see what I am doing, and I'll bring you guys right back. So I just took a quick pause just to bring you guys in on the thought process and the building process and kind of get your ideas maybe about what you guys think and maybe what I can improve on here because I'm still pretty new to building and I definitely want to do a good job and I don't hate it, but I don't know if I'm in love with it either. So it's definitely open to change. So let me know in the comments what you guys think, but this is kind of what I'm thinking. We have this pale oak in the background, which I think is a great backdrop. I think I'm going to put some barrels on the side here. As you can see, I have a ton here, but we're going to put them sideways like this. That way you can see these up and down, and I think they'll look pretty good. And then we'll also have like the villager workstation in the front, and maybe instead of this, we'll use either, let's see, we could do stripped logs in the correct order, obviously, not like that. Or we could do maybe some walls of some sort here. I think that could look kind of cool. I'm not really too sure. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, but I'm going to go ahead and get back to building it, and I'll see what I can come up with. Alrighty, guys. So it's been a little bit now, and as you guys can see, the floor is already very different. We have this nice packed mud floor. Now, admittedly, this isn't very broken up, and I'm not exactly sure how to do that. So if you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comments, and I might play with it a little bit myself, but for now, it's just going to stay packed mud. Let me go ahead and show you guys the villager stations. So as you guys can see, we have this pale oak log in the back, and I really do like how it looks when it's unstripped. I think it just looks amazing. And the floors are actually pale oak log stripped just sideways, which I also really like. And then for the walls, we're using barrels flipped the other way. So we have this nice plank texture on the outside with the lines on the inside. I really do love this block. It's something that I probably will use so many times throughout the series. We're also using beehives in the roof. I just really like how it looks way more than like a regular plank, even though they are a little bit of a pain to get. We're using the chain with the lamp, and I do hate that these are different colors, but it is what it is. And the villager will just be trapped in here like so. They can't jump, and there's going to be a block in front of them, which will be their workstation, obviously. And that is pretty much it, guys. We're only trying to get the essential books at the moment. So, like mending, efficiency, unbreaking, etc. Just something for our tools. And then we're going to do some iron trades over here because the iron farm has generated almost 9 stacks of iron blocks already, which is amazing. I think in the future, we'll probably dig out the roof here and add some greenery. And then on this side, we're going to add a villager curing station so we can get some really cheap trades. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and actually start turning these villagers into someone we can trade with. Honestly, guys, this should be pretty straightforward as well. I think all we really need to do is hit this button. It will grab a villager from our breeder here. It will send them down the line, and they'll be stuck here. And this is where we can give them a job. We can either give them a lectern or a smithing table. We're going to go ahead and start with a smithing table. That way we can actually get some emeralds going, and then we can use them for trading here. So let's go ahead and fix that. Is he not taking this job? Should take it. Great. Now we do need to do a trade with him. And I don't want to do this trade, but I do need to. So we'll go ahead and do that. He's locked in now. And now what we need to do is we need to unlock the iron trade, which I might be able to do with the coal I have. I'm not exactly sure. I might need to go farm up some coal or get some emeralds. I think I have a little bit, but not enough to actually be like sustainable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade this guy up. I'm going to try to unlock the iron trade. And then we're going to do this a few more times, probably up to 3, so we can have 3 iron guys. And then we can just cycle through them and get as much as we need. We have 15. That actually should be plenty. I don't think we're going to need 15 shovels from this guy to unlock him. So let's go ahead and trade with this guy. I also really need to make a bubble elevator. So I also found out that he wasn't accepting trades initially because of the barrels. I forgot that fisherman is a job that these villagers can have. And so it is frustrating, but I have found a way around it. I've essentially had to block off all of... Wait, what? No way I went through all the emeralds already. There's no way. What? Oh, no, I just dropped them. Okay. Oh, it's so confusing. Yeah, essentially, I had to just block off the path over there, and then we'll have to do their job. We'll assign it to them, and then we can go ahead and actually move them to the right spot. So as you guys can see, we unlock the iron trade. We're going to go ahead and actually just use the iron on us because he'll probably lock before we even really get a chance. Yep, so he locked. We have 18 emeralds now. We have more than we did before. And now all we have to do is go into here and add him to his list. I'm going to add him to the end over here, so it's going to be all the way down here. Just because I really want to keep the iron guys over here and then the actual useful villagers over here. Not that he's not a superstar to us, because he is how we're going to get all of our emeralds, but he is not the main star of the show. So let's go ahead and do that. He's locked in there now. We're going to go grab his workstation. We can move it since we traded with him, which is great. So let's go ahead and head in here. We will put his workstation down, and then he is locked in. I do want my minecart back. There we go. It's fine if we leave the rail in there. It's not noticeable, so that's okay. We'll do that, and then we're on to the next guys. So I'm going to go ahead and do this a few times. We're going to get a few of these guys going. That way we can continue to get all the emeralds we need to do some amazing trading here. So I got all 3 of the villagers in. Now I'm going to do some iron trading. That way we can actually get some good emeralds here. So let's go ahead and do that. They're mad at me because I killed one of the villagers, but it is what it is. Honestly, there's a great system. That way we can get the XP easily. And we're already up to 58, and we'll just keep doing this once these refresh every few minutes or every cycle or whatever it is exactly. And then in the meantime, we're going to go ahead and get some lectern villagers, which are just librarians, which we can get enchanted books from. So I'm going to do that off camera because I'm going to be breaking a ton of lecterns. And I'll show you guys the stats once I'm done, just to show you guys how long it took me to get some of these. I am finally done, guys. I have broken 2,234 lecterns, and I have only gotten this many villagers. And it's not even close to as many as I needed. Now, I will say I was going for pretty good trades, and so if you guys don't know how they work, here's a breakdown of how the books work. Tier 1, you can get it from as cheap as 5 to as expensive as 19, and this goes on to 8, 11, 14, and 17 for all of the tiers here. Now, so that means efficiency 5 here can be as low as 17. This is the lowest one I found in the last 6 hours, so I have kept it, and I will use that one. Unbreaking 3, I got for 22. And then looting 3, 14. I got a silk touch for 7. Fortune for 12. There's infinity for 6. Mending for 14. And feather falling for 15, which is huge. Because if we go look at this, the cheapest one is 14. So that's just one more than the cheapest. Same with the fortune book over here. And so, yeah, guys, this is perfect for now. This is all that I really needed. I really only cared about getting efficiency, unbreaking, silk touch, fortune for now, because I really just want to have a way to get tools easily. And then as you can see, we'll just use this to actually get all of the tools we need. We have the shovel, axe, pickaxe, and we'll just disenchant it or overwrite the enchantments. And we have a hoe as well. So that's perfect. We have all of our villagers. And so now, guys, what I really want to do is get to do some building on the house today. I don't really have a plan for what we're going to do. I'm going to just try to build up some of the walls, maybe 1 or 2 of them today, or even try to get all 4 of them done. And then we can focus on the roof in the future. But at the moment, we have an outline of what we want the house to look like, but we don't actually have any ideas of what the walls will be. So as you guys can see, we have the layout of the house, which I really do love. We'll flip this up. We're going to have to hide that in the future. But what I need to do now is build up some walls. I think I'm going to start with this one because I want to figure out how we're going to connect this here. I was thinking we could do some kind of view out this way, but whenever I try to put some fences here, it didn't actually connect super well. So I'm going to have to play with that as well. So I'm thinking of doing some light colors here, maybe some stripped oak on the sides here. And while I build, guys, I want to talk to you guys about why I haven't really uploaded in the last few months. It's not because I don't enjoy uploading or I don't care or anything like that. It's mainly just because I've had so much going on in my life with work and all of that fun stuff. I hate that. I'm going to work on that, but I'll continue to build. Basically, guys, I am a software engineer and we have had a new product that we're working on. And so I haven't had a ton of time to sit down and just record. And so I really do apologize for that. And I want to be better about it. So what I'm going to try to commit to, guys, is not upload as many shorts as I did. I don't know if you guys saw those even. If you watch these long form videos, maybe you didn't get them. But I did upload a lot of shorts. If you go back and look, it was basically 1 a day for like the last 4 months at the time. I obviously haven't done it in a little bit. I'm just trying to play with some blocks here. I'm not really going to keep all this. And that's kind of interesting. That's an interesting block. I'm going to try to not do as many shorts, maybe even do like 1 short a week or no shorts at all. I'm not really too sure on that front. But what I really do want to focus on is actually just making quality videos. I think it's really important to me and I really do love it. And it seems like you guys like the videos too from all the views that it has gotten in the last few months that they've been up. So I want to focus on that and actually sit down and just commit to doing a video a week. If not, maybe more or maybe even a little less, like maybe a video every other week. I don't really know. I just want to upload a little bit more consistently. So I'm going to grab some more materials here. But I think I can commit to a video a week unless maybe I have to go out of town or something. Even if it's not maybe a Let's Play video. Maybe it's like a video about the new snapshot or something like that. I think that's really realistic and fair to just do. I think there's no excuse not to upload videos if I really want to. So I'm going to just try to do that once a week, like I said, guys, or every other week. I'm not really too sure on the schedule yet, but it will be there. I also want to start uploading some different kinds of videos, not necessarily Let's Plays. It will be Minecraft related, but maybe more like a mini game-ish, like bingo or some other mini game like that that I could run and play against other people that do YouTube. And that way you guys have a nice little mini series you guys can watch, which would be cool. And maybe I'll stream that. I'm not really too sure. There's a ton of stuff that I'm still trying to figure out logistically of like what I want to do with the channel and how I want to grow as a YouTuber. Because I do think Let's Plays are a little oversaturated. Wow, that's one ugly wall. Am I right, guys? But I do love it. So I'm going to just continue to do it, whether it's technically the right or wrong path, you know? Um, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I tore it down. I hated it so much. I think we're going to try to do an actual little gradient here. But what I was saying, guys, is that I think there's a lot of different kind of content we could make, especially since I am like a developer for my day job. I think that I could maybe do some kind of content where we are actually making like a data pack or a plugin or something like that that we actually end up using to like make a video of some sort. I think that's really cool, and I would like to do that, and I think maybe we should do that even. Let me know if you guys want to see videos like that, because I don't want you guys to hate the videos. I did look up a little bit of how to do some gradients in Minecraft, and I'm seeing if I like or dislike this. I feel like this is not exactly what I was looking for. Maybe something like that. Maybe even do this and then replace that with that. I feel like that looks pretty okay. It does come to an abrupt stop here, but maybe we can fix that somehow. I don't really know. Maybe we need to do another like that, and then maybe it switches over back to like this at some point. Maybe that looks good. I don't know. I'm just kind of playing with it, seeing how it looks. I think I kind of like how it looks over here. I feel like this looks pretty good. And then we can get some darker shades up there with maybe it's dark oak. I want to see if I have any spruce, but what I was saying, guys, is that I think there's a lot of opportunity for different kind of content, and I would love to do some of that content. I don't know exactly what it's going to be or how it's going to go quite yet. I haven't filmed it. I haven't even really planned it or anything like that. So please give me some time to come up with some ideas and actually try to put that into practice. Do I have any spruce saplings? Surely I do. Surely I do. I have a spruce plank. I'm going to use spruce for the floors, and I have a spruce door here. So I have to have spruce saplings somewhere. I'll find them. But I think that's what we're going to try to do. There's some spruce saplings. And I think it will turn out really great. I'm really excited for that kind of content. I do want to collaborate with more YouTubers, and I think that would be just more exciting for you guys as well. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys like this video and leave it in the comments just so I know how you guys are thinking. And let's go ahead and do this. And I think this wall is coming together actually a lot better than what it was before. Let me do like maybe some of these. Maybe not. Actually, no, that looks good. And then we can strip these logs. What do we think of that? Okay, it's a little harsh there. It's a little harsh. Maybe we need another plank there. I feel like that looks pretty good. And then maybe even this comes down one. We go there. Wow, what do we think, guys? I feel like this is coming together pretty nicely. And now imagine that there's some shelves here or something like that. And then this could actually be turned into, like, we'll do that for now. I think that looks fine. Oh, we have shelves, too. Shelves could add a whole different, like, style to this, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. But I think that actually looks pretty good. I think we're going to do that for now. Let's decorate it with some trap doors and whatnot, some doodads. But those are the kind of videos I think I want to make, guys, and I hope you guys are excited for them. But let's go ahead and wrap up this wall, and I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the episode, sadly. I also want to shout out Curious, the person who made my skin. I'll leave a link to his shop in the description of this video. I think he has done an amazing job, and they are just an amazing person, and they're amazing to work with. So if you guys want a custom skin, check it out. I'm not getting paid to say this. This is just my true feeling, so take that with what you will. I think jungle would actually look really good on this wall. Change it up a little bit, right? Tell me this looks good. That doesn't look as good as I was thinking it would. What could we do here? It needs to be like that high, but like maybe there. Yeah, like that, and maybe even like that. I feel like that's kind of nice. Maybe flip it, though. This one's higher up since this is like the entrance area, and then one back here. It needs to be one closer, sadly, so like that. I feel like that looks really good, guys. And then we can put some stuff on the shelves, like some pots with plants in them. I think that would look really good. Maybe like a little cactus or something. I went ahead and replaced the jungle trapdoor shelves here for some spruce ones. I added a lantern in a little pot with one of these plants from the nether, the warped roots. I think it actually looks really good. Oops, wrong thing. Let's go ahead and do that. I do feel like this space is a little empty, so maybe we'll add some kind of carpet here. Actually, let's see if we have any wool up top that we can actually do that with real quick. I think that could be cool. We actually just have white carpet, which is great. I was thinking about using white here anyways, but we can always change this to be something else. What do we think of something like this? Add like a little carpet here. Maybe extend it one more in each direction and have it come out. I think that would actually look really good. I like that vision kind of a lot. So I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the episode here, guys. I know that it's been a episode that's kind of all over the place, and I haven't really been too focused on one specific thing, but we did make a lot of progress today. We got our villager trading set up, so we can now get tools infinitely and get good tools, so we can start making more progress into this mountain. I will probably set up a wither skeleton farm next episode and get some more work done on the house, while also doing some work below. We have a lot to do in this world, but I am really happy with where we're at. Let's just go over what this looks like real quick. I think this actually looks really good, guys. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys like this wall, if you hate it, we can always redo it. But I'm still pretty new to building, and I'm not great at it. So please let me know what you guys think in the comments. And if you guys did like this episode, make sure you guys don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace.